Hi, welcome to Radio 1 Movies with me, Rhianna. Out this week there are loads of films. He Named Me Malala, Brooklyn with an interview from Domhnall Gleeson, Burnt, Kill Your Friends and The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. But first, let's start with He Named Me Malala. This is a documentary about Malala Yousafzai, who was shot in the head by the Taliban but survived and has since gone on to become a beacon of hope for millions of people.
All this time, you've never felt angry?
No, not even as small as an atom, or maybe the nucleus of an atom, or maybe a proton, or maybe a quark.
Never angry?
Never.
The subject matter is extraordinary. Malala is such an optimistic and impressive person. The highlights for me were interviews with her and her family, especially her cheeky younger brothers, and seeing this incredible relationship that she has with her father. But there weren't enough of these intimate moments. Footage that you could find anywhere on the internet started to overtake that, but it's still a must-see film. 4 stars for He Named Me Malala. Next up, it's Brooklyn. A young woman moves to Brooklyn from Ireland and then falls in love, but then has to go back to Ireland and make a decision between what she wants and what people expect from her.
What is the matter with you girls now?
Nothing is the matter with us, Mrs. Keogh.
Is this all because Ailish has found herself a young man?
Ailish is a young man? We didn't know. She won't say anything about it.
And why should she? To you awful gossip mongers.
I spoke to Domhnall Gleeson, who plays a possible love interest in the film, and asked him, was he really gutted that he didn't actually get to share any scenes with Julie Walters?
When I saw it, I was devastated. If I'd been at that table, yeah, I thought she was just amazing. Just amazing. And I wrote to the producer afterwards and said, please get in touch with her and just tell her how magnificent she is.
Oh, what, you don't have her digits?
I don't.
This is a film that is already being hailed as Oscar-worthy, and despite an excellent performance from Saoirse Ronan, I can't really see why. It's very solid and charming, but because it's been adapted from a book which is all about the detail and not about this incredible storyline, it's definitely missing something. So it looks beautiful and sounds beautiful, but I wasn't swept away. So 3 stars for Brooklyn. Next up, it's The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. This does exactly what it says on the tin. A zombie apocalypse breaks out in a small town and it's up to 3 teenage scouts to rescue everybody.
Guys, I think he's mimicking me.
Lucky, quit messing around.
Oh, baby,
Lucky, what are you doing?
I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight, yeah, show me.
This is a particularly juvenile film, but I actually thought it was hilarious. There are so many gross out, bloody moments and the teenagers running around causing more havoc than the zombies. There's no subtlety and there's definitely too many boob jokes, but I love that it was so unapologetic about it. It's no Shaun of the Dead, but if you love seeing zombies being blown up by sex-obsessed boys, this is the film for you. 4 stars for The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Next up, it's Kill Your Friends. A young man who works for a music label wants to get ahead without actually doing any work, so he decides to kill the people above him.
Imagine you're standing on wafer-thin ice. Beneath your feet you can see sharks circling. These are your colleagues, your friends.
You're a smart guy, Stephen. Sharp, ambitious.
Welcome to the music industry.
Nicholas Hoult seems to be channeling his About a Boy co-star Hugh Grant with his smug narration about how much better he is than everybody else around him. It's a tricky film because there is out-and-out misogyny, but there's supposed to be, and you hate everybody in it, but that's the whole point. So it's a film about the dark side of the music industry in the 90s, and it does leave a bitter taste in the mouth, but it also entertains to a point, so 3 stars for Kill Your Friends. Finally, it's Burnt. Bradley Cooper plays an arrogant chef who's fought off his demons and has come to London to get his 3rd Michelin star.
Cooking is an expression of who we are, and right now we're 2 stars, both of us. It's a 2-star review. Now we can keep on cooking and be interesting, but I want people to sit at that table and be sick with longing. And I need you to do it with me.
This chef is an extremely unlikable character, shouting and screaming when anything goes wrong. That Gordon Ramsay act is just a little bit passé now. Thankfully, his co-stars like Sienna Miller and Matthew Rhys are a little bit more subtle, but it's the dialogue which is so excruciating. It's clunky, but not completely unwatchable, so 2 stars for Burnt. Next week, I'll be reviewing The Lady in the Van, Fathers and Daughters, and Steve Jobs, so make sure you join me then.